guys, it is Saturday, July 15th. I'm outside my prayer closet and I just wanted to give you guys a quick reading. I'm actually heading to my mom's house. We're gonna go watch a movie, Wonder Woman. I've been wanting to watch that for quite a bit. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I have my session with my private client, private company client that's going to go public, and it's just amazing. The past few days I've been really doing some research and studying the market and understanding what it takes to make a good investment, and there's some things that really opened up my eyes, and understanding how the world works and the world system has been pretty intense. I found out some proprietary information which I'm not allowed to share on what's going on with different cities across the country, and it's intense. I mean, there's so much the civilians don't know, and I'll just end it as that. But to me, it's such an honor and a privilege to be able to learn these things, to have access to this type of information, because only God can do something like that. I did just wanted to be transparent. You know, I had to take out some more money out of my retirement to help cover, you know, my expenses, because I really need an accountant. I need to finish paying for my website, so I had to go pay for that. And of course my business expense, because, you know, in order for you to run a business, you have to invest in your business. You know, look, I know that this vision that God gave me is His vision, and not mine. A lot of the things that the Lord wants me to do as far as transforming, you know, the marketplace, transforming how business is done, teaching people again about integrity and working in excellence and being fair to all parties involved. That's a big mission, and it takes a lot of funds and a lot of publicity, if that makes sense. Because if I were to truly look at what we already have out there as far as the different strategists and coaches, I mean, there's a lot of people that have different messages that I believe are great. The things that what makes me different is the principles that I'm using. It's not so much world knowledge, but a lot of biblical, what I call kingdom principles, which I've already shared with you guys in the past on my website. Well, the Lord told me to update my website a little bit and change a bunch of stuff, verbiage, because I wasn't really highlighting the areas that I can be of assistance in. And so I have been updating all of that. I actually been up since 4 in the morning. I need to go and get something to eat. I haven't eaten yet. It's around 1 o'clock, I think. And so, yeah, actually I did juice. Not gonna lie, I did juice this morning. Oh, by the way, juicing every day is so good. If y'all, I know it looks disgusting now, but if you guys juice every day, you'll feel energetic. I used kale and arugula, lettuce or leaf, or I don't know what you call it, but greens. And then I put strawberry. I also put pineapple juice, and that's it. And I put cayenne pepper, and of course water. But anyway, just wanted to share that tip. I don't know why I threw that in there, but I'm excited. There has been so much prophetic words going forth in the spirit that God, Papa God, is intervening for His children, those who have been waiting and pressing. And you know, I cried out to the Lord yesterday. I said, God, I'm down to my last. You know, I don't want to take out any more money from my IRA. You know, I said, God, you got to move now. This is it. This is it. And I just felt the Lord smile at me and basically tell me that you have no idea what's about to happen. And so I believe His word. I believe His promises. And I know that something huge is going to happen in my life. And I truly believe that it's not going to be like a small miracle here and there. It's going to be huge. I've been saying that for quite a bit, and I just feel that in my spirit, and I'm excited because this process really showed me. Oh, what's one more thing I forgot? So last night I spent the time watching Joseph, the movie. It was actually a cartoon on Netflix. If you guys are going through hard times, I really suggest you guys watch that movie. And I know it sounds kiddie-ish, but it's not. The things that Joseph went through, I could parallel it in my life. God showed me all these visions and dreams, and not just to me, but through people around me, prophets, apostles, and pastors who's been prophesying over my life. And then everything that was happening after that throughout the process has been the opposite. And Joseph got put to jail and got punished for something that he didn't do. And it's kind of like my life. Like, I literally didn't do I'm paying the price for somebody else's doing. And it's not no ordinary price, because imagine, y'all, like, I worked so hard in managing my money, finances, and building my credit up, and not only that, just, being a good steward of the finances that God gave me. Anytime God told me to give, I gave. Sometimes when I didn't have it, because I believed the prophets, even though I know now that they were false prophets, I would put on my credit card, and that's just not right. If the church, let me give you guys this warning. If the pastors, the apostles, and the churches, or whatever it is asking you to give money that you don't have, if they were really anointed, if they really saw you, knew who you were in the spirit, and they're that prophetic, they would not have taken your money, and they would have given it back. So that's what you call thieves and robbers in his house. And Jesus is not pleased with that. I asked the Lord, why did I go through this? I don't know how it's going to happen, but God is going to use me to expose the darkness that happens in the church. And it's tough because I love the church. I love you, but my brothers and sisters. But y'all, it's time to wake up. It's time to understand and realize there's certain things that you just don't do. God will not be mocked. And all these people that got away with it for years and years and years. So I found out that one of the other ladies that was scammed by these group of pastors also went through bankruptcy. And it breaks my heart, because then I found out that these people are just kind of doing their own thing. And I was like, God, I know you're just, and I know they're not going to get away with everything. And anyway, so, people who take advantage of God's people, or who persecute God's people for no reason, has God to deal with. But yet somehow, some way, God will work it out for good. And I don't know why I went through all of that. Throughout this process, I'm just thankful because, for one, my debt is going to get canceled. And I have a fresh start. It's like a reset button, a new beginning. And I truly believe that he was the one who gave me all my riches and my prosperity, and he can do it again, and it's not too late for him because he loves me. And secondly, one of the things I wanted to talk about Joseph's life is, in the end, everything that happened for him had a bigger purpose. If he didn't go through all the things he went through, he wouldn't be able to help his family and the entire Egypt. And I truly believe that there's a reason why I went through all of this, and I learned so much throughout the whole process, and I know what it takes to be bold and courageous in times of situations when you're dealing with giants, especially in the financial world, dealing with financial giants. I've actually gone through a lot of other giants, like divorce and losing your job, and never mind, I've gone through a lot. But bottom line is, this was something new I've never dealt with, and throughout this whole process, it just made me stronger in who I am in him. Um, and also just, it made me realize that God is real. I mean, there's no way, guys. There's no way someone could go through what I went through and not have an ounce of hatred, or not have an ounce. I'm crying because it's just the goodness of God, you know, to forgive those who took advantage of me. And I'm not just talking about the church, I'm talking about friends, I'm talking about family members, I'm talking about corporate America, people that I truly loved and cared for and wanted to help. And God showed me, you know, not everybody is like me. And, you know, the verse that keeps coming to my head is, don't cast your pearls to swine. And, you know, over these for the rest of my life, I've learned there's some treasures that I just can't share with the world, or I can't share with people. And I'm gonna have to keep to myself and only give it to those who are deserving of it, because that's an order from the Lord and I have to be obedient. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because I'm hungry and I can't wait to see my mama, who I love and I adore. For those of you guys who are watching this and are looking for a good school, I believe my mom's school is going to explode. Her school is called Leading Stars Montessori School, and it's a firm foundation, a strong foundation for the next generation. I actually came up with that, and the Lord put that in my heart. And her school, her Montessori school, right now is in Houston, but I believe it's going to be all over the world. And for those of you guys who are watching this a few years from now, look her up. LeadingStarsMontessori.org. Her name is Nally, Nally Sangel, Sangel. And I'm not just saying that because she's my mother. If you look at a lot of the students and that came to her, you know, didn't know a single thing, and they turned out bright, respectful, have a good foundation as far as God and His love for them. And truly, my mom is gifted in that area. She's very patient. Heck, if she could do with me and my brothers, I mean, she's very, very gifted. And she has a heart of gold. And she literally prays for every single kid that goes through her doors. And I've seen her cry for kids because she feels bad for them because of her the parents not showing them love or not believing in their kids. I mean, she has a heart for each and every one of these kids, and it makes me so grateful and so thankful that I have a mom like that who truly invests in her kids, not only in time and knowledge, but also in prayer and support. I mean, she loves them. She's strict, but she loves them. All right, Leading Stars Montessori School. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta go. I'm freaking hungry. All right, bye-bye.